Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions Retold. Episode 2, Rikka and the Priestess, Act 2. "Whose damn cat is that?" asked Tōka again. Rikka was quick to activate her emergency partition closing, but Tōka too was quick to block the closing door with her ladle. "Initiating escape plan Alpha," shouted Rikka, opening her window. "All hands evacuate!" "Wait a minute!" exclaimed Yuuta, but Rikka already went out the window and down a tied rope as Tōka opened the closed door and chased after her. They could hear clattering and fighting below. "Don't tell me," Yuuta said, but they were fighting in Yuta's apartment, so he and Kumin raced down to Yuta's room where Rikka and Tōka were fighting on his bed. "What are you doing in my room?" exclaimed Yuuta. "I'll end this quickly," said Tōka. "Wow, I've never seen a real battle," said a star-eyed Kumin. "Hope you don't mind disappointment," said Yuuta. "I knew this day would come, but I didn't expect it to be today," said Rikka. She pulled out her umbrella concealed in her skirt. "Schwartz shield, activate!" she said, opening it. Rikka charged and threw it toward Tōka. Rikka darted left and climbed up a shelf and was about to use Avalon Smash! But as she launched herself up and over, Rikka hit her head on a ceiling light, knocking her unconscious and landed on the bed. Ow! Rikka lost the battle? "Are you Yuuta Tagashi?" asked Tōka. "Yes, ma'am," he replied. "My name's Tōka Takanashi, Rikka's older sister. We need to talk." So Tōka discussed the problems of Rikka to Yuuta and Kumin in Yuta's living room while Rikka was unconscious. "This Eye of the Wicked Lord crap has been going on too long. She's been doing the same thing since elementary school and it's getting old. Plus, she knows I'm allergic to cats, but she found this thing and brought it home anyway. It's irresponsible of her, a real pain in the ass. So I need you to do me a favor. I can't even touch cats, so I need you to take care of it. Toss it out, give it away, sell it, I don't care. Just get it the hell out of here." "How about it?" said Tōka, getting a can of beer. "I can do it," said Yuuta. "But it'll be..." "You can't do it?" asked Tōka. "Sorry, but..." said Yuuta. "Have it your way, then," she sighed. Tōka then pulled out a recording device and said, "What you're about to hear is a recording of a certain person on a certain veranda nearly 2 years ago. Perhaps you'll recognize this voice." So she played the recording, and it said, "This is not a performance, nor is it a dream. According to Mayan prophecy, this world shall be drawn to the Dark Realm in the year 2012. Yuuta realized she recorded a piece of his past and tried to swipe it, but Tōka had very high speed and evasiveness, and Yuuta didn't land a finger on the recorder. "What's the matter, Tagashi?" asked Kumin. Yuuta breathed heavily in terror. Tōka cranked up the volume in time for it to say, "Dark Flame Master!" "Wow, Tagashi, are you an actor?" asked Kumin. Yuuta was having a huge anxiety attack to the point where he was lightheaded because of Tōka's recording. Talk about persuasion, if you ask me. "My hobbies include cooking and posting embarrassing recordings on the internet." "Get rid of the cat," said Tōka. "You win," said a tearfully embarrassed Yuuta. That night, Yuuta, Kumin, and Tōka went to Rikka's room to confiscate Chimera, but she regained consciousness and was already gone. Tōka looked out her window to see Rikka holding Chimera running away. Yuuta knew that if he didn't obey Tōka, the recording would be posted online and change him forever. Yuuta and Kumin were soon running after Rikka. "Father, Mother, please forgive me for bringing shame upon our family," Yuuta thought. "Tagashi, let's run together until we reach the ends of the earth, okay?" said a happy Kumin. "I might just take you up on that offer," said Yuuta. Rikka then was strangely running alongside the duo with Chimera. "Freedom is within our grasp, comrades. Let us escape to the ends of the earth together," shouted Rikka. "Why did you run off like that? Your sister's gonna kill us," said Yuuta. "Hurry and run for your life." One of the Bureau's most powerful priestess is hot on our trail. Her power is unlike anything you've ever seen, said Rikka, as she remembered a time she tried to chain Tōka to her bed, already asleep. She said, "That bed shall be your final resting place. Those chains are a prison that none can escape from. Bloody prison!" The real Tōka appeared behind her and said, "Wow, good work there." Rikka was surprised back then, as she only chained a realistic decoy. Yuuta, Rikka, and Kumin hid at the same playground from last night behind a boulder. "Using teleportation isn't fair. I almost had her that time, too," said Rikka. "I highly doubt that. You are fighting a losing battle," said Yuuta. They then heard the sound of heels walking toward them. "She's coming," said Yuuta. "This is so much fun. I feel just like the victim in a slasher film," said Kumin, peeking out to Tōka. "Please don't compare to that," said Yuuta. When she looked out there was nothing there. But then, it happened. "Cool, I just saw a pretty flashing POW!" Tōka's ladle came in and smacked Kumin in the forehead, knocking her unconscious. "What just happened?" asked a terrified Yuuta. "Yuuta, this way!" shouted Rikka as she and Yuuta, carrying Kumin, went to find another hiding spot. Tōka eventually stopped following them and waited, because she lost track of them. Somehow. The trio hid in the same play structure where Kumin regained consciousness. "So what's the plan? We can't just run away from her forever," said Yuuta. "Rikka, can you see Tōka anywhere?" asked Kumin. Rikka peeked out of their hiding spot and spotted her clueless. "Yes, I can. She's just standing there." "Menacingly!" exclaimed Rikka. "No kidding," said Yuuta. "At my current level, I cannot possibly hope to defeat an opponent as formidable as the Priestess," said Rikka. "I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but we must do battle. Take Chimera and escape. I will sacrifice myself so that you both will live on." "No one's getting sacrificed," said Yuuta. "Yuuta and Kumin, hurry and escape. I can't slow her down for long, so go while you still can," said Rikka. They were speechless. "Nothing will stand in the way of my search for the invisible boundary lines. Not even her," she continued. There was a moment of silence. "Takanashi, for the last time, it's Rikka." "Hey, where's Chimera?" asked Yuuta as it slid down a slide meowing. "Meow." It gave away their hiding spot. "So that's where they're hiding," said Tōka. "I'll try and distract her, Yuuta. Retrieve Chimera and escape," said Rikka, sliding down another slide to prepare for battle. "Go, Schwartz ZX Prototype Mark II!" She summoned it from her thigh. She began posing. "First level still activated. Magical output increased. Be banished from this world!" chanted Rikka, removing her eye patch. She imagined herself full of fantasy power and energy. "In accordance with the covenant of blood, I summon thee, wicked lord." She bit her finger, causing a blood drop to appear, and summoned her weapon of choice, a heavy avalon. She was ready to fight Tōka with her giant ladle. Rikka used Dark Matter Blaze, but Tōka blocked it. Tōka used Hyper Beam, but Rikka dodged. Their weapons clashed as Yuuta and Kumin were in awe. Only Rikka could see the fantasy elements. "This is hard to watch," said Yuuta. Rikka used Dark Negro Blast, but Tōka continued to block her attacks. "Keep it up, Takanashi!" cheered Yuuta. "You can do it, Rikka!" cheered Kumin. Rikka used Cantinkle, but Tōka dodged as the battle raged on. "I'll end this now!" shouted Tōka as she smacked Rikka in the forehead, knocking her out. Ow! Rikka had successfully lost the battle. "Learn the difference between fantasy and reality," said Tōka. "I told you she's someone you don't want to mess with." Shortly afterward, Yuuta, Rikka, and Kumin were on their knees, shamefully facing Tōka after she hit all three of them in the foreheads. "Don't even think about bringing another cat home. I'll let it go this time, but don't do it again," said Tōka. The trio moaned. Tōka gave them a box of adhesive bandages and walked away. "It's strange," said Rikka. "Cantinkle is my strongest attack, yet it didn't even scratch her. How come?" Maybe it's the fact that it's all in your head, said Yuuta. Or maybe I used my magic to spice things up. The battle, I mean. In all seriousness, Rikka probably has terrible defense and special defense stats, which might explain why she took one hit to be beaten. You were amazing, Rikka, said Kumin. Your compliment is gratefully appreciated. The Eye of the Wicked Lord will defeat the Priestess once and for all someday, said Rikka. What about Dotamin? Asked Yuuta. Don't worry, I'll find her someday too, replied Kumin. It was nice meeting you, Kumin, said Yuuta. Nice meeting you too. Good night, replied Kumin. Yuuta, Rikka, and Kumin all went home. Yuuta went to the bathroom and looked in the mirror at his injury from Tōka. I hope this doesn't leave a mark, he said as he applied the bandage to his forehead. He then remembered Rikka saying dark matter blaze. Pretend fighting, huh? Said Yuuta. Well, at least I can keep my model gun. It was a piece of his past and was named the Excalibur .45. He then heard a meow out the window, and there was Chimera on Yuta's balcony. It had likely been sent down by Tōka. Sorry, but I think for both of us, if you stayed down here, I don't know how much pain my forehead can take, said Yuuta. He asked his mother if he could keep Chimera. She and his sisters agreed. One floor above them, Rikka was watching the night sky. She saw a green star glowing among the other stars. She had remembered a voice from last night. I promise, you will reach the invisible boundary lines. Rikka teared up in joy. I will reach the invisible boundary lines. I will. And not long after that, Kumin's cat, Dotamin, was returned safe and sound.